Okay, next trailer.
Ooh.
Ooh, I see two Boston boys.
Oh my.
Casey Affleck, that's who he is. Matt Damon and Casey Affleck.
Didn't you say, can you watch Casey Affleck still without?
It's your first
I know
job.
nothing about it, so.
Okay.
A little late for a career change, ain't it?
Rory, do you want to fix things with your son?
Couldn't look him in the eye. Mortgage, back child support, that's on me.
Rory, are you sure you've tried everything?
Not everything.
I got a once-in-a-lifetime score. You the Marine?
Yeah.
You the ex-con?
Yeah, I did time, but you only gotta cast aspersions at me, guy.
Go. Good. Stop talking.
No alcohol detected.
Been about a week. The mayor's gonna be holding a party on election night. And there's gonna be money there, like none of you bums ever seen.
It's your first job.
I know what I'm doing.
A little late for a career change, ain't it? You're 60.
Quick question. If I'm giving instructions and they're not doing them,
Just say, I have a gun. What are you doing?
taking notes.
Taking notes on a criminal conspiracy.
Get down on the floor! Get on the...
Tie him up. You got like 6 zip ties, genius.
I have a gun!
We gotta find those guys before the cops do. Then put them down before they can talk.
Everybody in New England is after us.
I gotta speak to you. I really need you right now, Doc.
I would be breaking the law.
What if I took you hostage? I mean, like, with your permission.
What kind of conversation is this?
You're gonna love him.
Rory, you are driving recklessly.
I'm in the middle of a high-speed car chase.
Think about the person you want it to be.
What kind of person do you want to be?
You walk out with me.
But I'm their hostage. And they're a psychiatrist.
You're underpaid.
Yeah, no shit.
So they said we're gonna have a reunion, and
Yeah, we're getting the band back together. Like,
Okay.
wow.
they said here.
Nope, that's Investigators. What? That is, damn it, Google. Why do you suck so much nowadays? Okay, here we go. I'm looking up cast, by the way. I'm, because I wanted to see everybody on it.
Oh, okay, that's where you're going with this.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see everybody. Because that looked like a star-studded cast of a lot of people. Okay. So I know nothing about Casey Affleck, so
Okay,
let's talk about the Investigators with Ron Perlman, Alfred Molina.
Instigators.
Is it Instigators?
Instigators.
Why did I say investigate? That's probably why I couldn't see anything. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not sorry, Google. You still suck. But all right, Instigators. Okay, the Instigators. Okay, starring Ron Perlman, Ving Rhames. Who else am I seeing here? Oh, yeah, Alfred Molina. Love him. Hong Chow. Hell yes. Everybody in this. Richie Moriarty. This looks like a lot of fun and a lot of things happening.
I'm gonna give it. My take on it is that it was directed by Doug Lumen, and it just honestly feels like a Boston set Roadhouse, but this time instead of Jake Gyllenhaal to give us the laughs, we've got Matt Damon with Casey Affleck as his comedic support. I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. I'm just getting Roadhouse vibes.
Well, I mean, yeah, he did do Roadhouse, and so that does make sense that he's getting a little bit of Roadhouse vibes.
Yeah.
And also directed the Jason Bourne franchise, which makes sense because there's Matt Damon. But I do like at least Matt Damon's like, yeah, I'm getting old. Let me just play into my age demographic nowadays, where he's not one man Jason Bourne jam like running through there whooping ass with a rolled up magazine anymore. But
he doesn't look old.
He doesn't. He's got some wrinkles to him, but he doesn't look terribly old. No.
Whatever work he's had done. Ugh.
Hollywood magic.
Top tier. But yeah, no, I mean, okay, yeah, he is playing into that, and he is leading more into the comedic aspects. I just feel like whenever Matt Damon has tried his hand at comedy, it hasn't always been funny. And I love him as an action star.
Mhm.
I love him as a dramatic actor. Like, I love when Matt Damon gives me the feels, right? But as when he's trying to be funny, sometimes, yes. A lot of times,
Here's the thing. I would say with Matt Damon, he can be a funny guy. Like, you've seen him, like, it just Matt Damon being Matt Damon, he's a funny guy. Whenever it comes to his acting, he's better in a more serious role with comedic lines rather than comedic trying to be, maybe have some serious lines on top of that. He works better on one side with a dabble of another rather than the other side, rather than trying to be whole comedic, like with shtick the whole time. He's better with one lines, like in The Martian. Like, he was better with his one lines in it, but then he still had to be serious in a lot of the other parts of the movie.
Okay, I'll give you that. I mean, I just remember watching Air, and I'm like, I loved Air, like the movie Air. It was good in itself, but on a whole. But I was just like, he just gave me trying to be funny but not actually funny, and it was just really hard for me, because then I think back to the movies that he's in that I love, which is like the Adjustment Bureau. It's always going to be one of my top 10 favorite movies ever to watch.
The Adjustment Bureau.
Yes, that is a really, really great sci-fi futuristic flick that
Ooh.
he just did. It was a magnificently written movie, and he did just great. Like, it was
Emily
just
Blunt,
so
Anthony Mackie,
well
Michael
played in his
Kelly.
part. Yes.
Terrence Stamp,
Stillwater is another movie that he was just completely and totally captivating in. I even liked him in Deadpool 2 a little bit. I mean, and obviously there's Jason Bourne and Elysium. Like, he has just done, his body of work is just so incredible that I just want to always look to him to be like, okay, here's my action/drama star, you know?
Yeah.
But and I want this.
But and he can be comedic, but not solely comedic.
Right.
Like, he can be funny. He can have some funny one-liners, but he's better in the other genres.
Right. I just feel like him, when he's trying to be funny, he has this self-deprecating quality about him, like, or the people or the characters that he's trying to make funny. Like, he's actually trying to make the lines funny instead of the lines being funny itself. And I don't know if that is something to say about the writer, the director, or Matt Damon as an actor, but I just feel like it just doesn't come off.
He's a better straight man than the funny man. Yeah.
It just doesn't come off the way it's supposed to come off. But give him anything else, give him most other pieces of material, and he absolutely kills it each and every time. So
yeah, because he can do it. Yeah.
Right, but because he's Matt Damon, I want it to work, and it's coming out on streaming, The Instigators, so it's definitely something that's easily accessible to audiences, and because of the people behind it, that it's going to show up on your For You page. Like, it's going to be right there as soon as you open it. So
because Apple TV only has 10 shows, so yeah, it's absolutely going to show up in the top there.
Severance is coming back. Relax.
Okay, no, what I need is Severance, okay? Severance needs to come back with a season 2, because my wife and I have been waiting for that for way too long.
They're done filming it, I think.
Good. I'm glad. We had one extra season of Servant that we didn't ask for, but we got it, but we still haven't gotten season 2 of Severance. That's my thing with Apple TV. But
there was a little thing called a writers and actors strike in the midst of their whole production.
Oh, that kerfuffle.